Welcome back to my channel. Today we are discussing about AWS Elastic Beanstalk. AWS Elastic Beanstalk. It's a fully managed service for deploying and scaling web application and services. Supports several languages: Java, .NET, PHP, Node.js, Python, Ruby, Go, and Docker. Automatically, Elastic Beanstalk automatically handles development, load balancing, scaling, and health monitoring. Developers focus on writing code. AWS manages its infrastructure. Key features of Elastic Beanstalk: easy deployment with minimal configuration, automatic provisioning, and EC2 instances, load balancers, and databases. Integrated monitoring and environment health dashboards, rollback capabilities, and version control for applications. Architecture overview. Usually, Elastic Beanstalk has these components involved in the environment: a version of your application running on AWS resources, tier web server or worker environment, platform pre-configured combination of operating systems, runtime, and web server. Managed services are like EC2, ELB, Elastic Load Balancer, S3, CloudWatch, Relational Database Schema. That's optional. And Elastic Beanstalk is highly availability and scalability by default. Elastic Beanstalk has different deployment modes: all at once, fastest, but downtime possible during deployment because it's deploying all at once, and it's a load on the AWS, so that's why there can be a possible downtime. And rolling updates a few instances at a time, reducing downtime. Rolling with additional batch launches extra instances temporarily during deployment. Immutable deploys new instances with the new version before swapping traffic. Blue or green deployment creates a new environment and switches traffic after testing. Elastic Beanstalk lifecycle. Application creation. Define your application and its platform. Environment creation. Setup runtime, instance type, and scaling options. Deployment, upload and deployed application versions, zip or var. Monitoring. Use health checks and logs to monitor the environment. Scaling and updates. Auto scaling and deploy new app versions. Termination. Delete environment and release resources. Environment health monitoring. Monitors application metrics and underlying infrastructure. Color coded health issues. Green is for healthy, yellow is for warning, red server issues. Integrates with CloudWatch alarms for automated responses. Supported platforms and languages. Docker. Elastic Beanstalk usually supports these platforms: Docker, Java, Node.js, Python, Ruby, Go, .NET Core, PHP. Pricing model for Elastic Beanstalk: no additional charge for Elastic Beanstalk itself, but you have to pay for the underlying AWS resources used, like EC2, Elastic Load Balancer, S3, and RDS databases. Use cases: rapidly deploy web applications in different programming languages, hosting API calls and microservices, running background workers tasks using worker environments, testing and staging environments with easy rollback. Best practices for Elastic Beanstalk: use immutable or blue or green deployments for production, regularly monitor environment health, automate deployments with CI/CD tools. Example: AWS Core Pipeline. We will discuss it later. Backup your application data regularly. Thank you.